The spearhead of the army of Calaman was brought to Camp Carrion Clay, one of the forward operating bases of the Dragon Army. There they were held prisoner, though a couple of them managed to join the Dragon Army. Eventually, they managed to begin a breakout. At the same time, a scouting party sent from the main Calaman force began an attack. However, all of this was thrown aside when a dragon came. The party narrowly escaped the camp and has now made for Heart's Hollow, hoping that they might tend their wounds and overcome their newfound fear.
Who was afraid?
Most of you.
All of us.
I think Duval actually passed on his first roll.
I did.
He was the only one, which made sense because he was inside a tent, so he couldn't even see it. He was like, something out there is spoopy. I'm staying in here.
There's a dread feeling in the air.
Something wicked this way wings.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
So yes, you come down, and you immediately notice that spiraling through Heart's Hollow is this beautifully painted mosaic on the entire walkway down.
Did we have a specific spot we were going to or something?
Well, no, you don't have anywhere specific. You were just brought here as a place to, recover. And now that she is here, your Kender companion, Kenna, will point you to, I believe there is a local tavern. Yep, there is a local tavern right... I just had to find it. Here. And Kenna tells you it is called the Salt Lake.
That is certainly an interesting name for a tavern.
Didn't they say they were going to bring us to, one of their healers or something to see if they could fix us?
Well, she recommends that you talk to their leader, Nezra. She'd be the one who would have any idea of if there's anything that can help you. She also points to the area right next to you as you're passing and tells you that's Ends Odds, where you can pick up various odds and ends.
Ooh.
Run by Grandit End Pike, a hill dwarf who sells slightly used equipment.
Do they buy slightly used equipment?
I mean, yeah. She also points to what they call the fort up here. It says that's just the one quote-unquote defense of the town. And it is also where they maintain the communal warehouse and armory should there ever be an attack. She then, as you continue walking, she points to the place just past the Salt Lick and says that is Breakwater Landing, and it serves as the equivalent of a town square. People also usually go there to barter. And there is a slate column marked with chalk that serves as a sort of message board for the community. And that odd-looking place sticking way out over the chasm, that is Lavender's, who is she kind of does a double take, magic user.
Ooh.
Why do you say it like that?
I mean, please don't take this the wrong way, or worse, bring it up to the wrong people, but I don't think he's authorized.
Oh.
But nonetheless, she goes over. She says she's going to head home and recommends that you head to the Salt Lick and you might run into Nezra. And she parts ways. Your other survivor companions, the Sea Elves, that made it out with you. Only one. Only one. One got turned to goo and the other took the coward's way out. But he says that he wants to go and get a drink at this point.
Does sound like a good idea.
Yes.
So he just starts walking.
I mean, yeah, I'll go with him.
Mhm.
Do the salt lick.
Well, what do I have? This one might be better. That's a bit better. About halfway down the spiral path known as the Mosaic, you're greeted by a youth of sorts.
Of sorts.
Ew.
You?
What do you mean, a youth of sorts?
Well, I mean, he appears to be, you would guess, older teenager, young adult. Probably somewhere between 16 and 20.
I wouldn't call that a youth.
He said
The-
older youth.
By most of your standards, he probably is.
Of sort.
Of sorts.
Oh yes, a youth
What?
of sorts.
He runs up to all of you and says, "You guys are new here in town. I've never seen any of you, and I know everyone here in Heart's Hollow."
My god, there's another Kender.
He's not a Kender, he's a human.
Oh.
You guys just came in from the wastes?
That we did.
Did you find anything cool out there?
Some rocks.
A dragon.
Wouldn't say
You saw a dragon?
cool.
Yeah, believe me, it wasn't exciting. In fact, it was terrifying.
It was very exciting.
It's my life goal to see a dragon!
I mean, Andre was a little excited, but you know.
It is my life goal to see a dragon. That is the only thing I've ever wanted to do my whole life.
I completely understand.
A lot of
That
people
is
don't
also
even.
the only thing I want to do in my whole life.
There's a lot of people that don't even think they exist anymore. But I always knew. I knew they were still around. I knew dragons couldn't just disappear. And you guys saw one?
Mm-hmm.
Where was it?
Trying to eat us.
He spit on me.
She.
It hurt.
It said it was associated with the dragon army, so I'm sure it's with them.
There's an entire army of dragons?
No. They just called themselves that. But
Oh. They must be cool if they're called themselves Dragon Army.
Nope.
No, they're
What do you mean,
not.
no? Dragons are the coolest thing ever. Well, how could they not be cool if they call themselves the Dragon Army?
because
they-
they kill everything.
Yes.
Oh, well, that does kind of suck. But dragons are cool.
Not these ones. Not these ones.
Aw. Well, where are you guys from?
Calumet.
What's up? None of your business.
I'm from all over.
Filthy goblin.
Like, what was the town that got destroyed? What was they called?
Vogler, but I don't think
I know we're not from there, but I was gonna tell him we're travelers that met up together at Vogler, and we've just been traveling together ever since.
Oh, never heard of the place.
You don't get out much, kid, do you?
And I've spent my entire life up here in the wastes. I'm here from Heart's Hollow.
Oh, I got this dragon from there. Pull out my dragon.
Oh my gosh, you've got a dragon! That's so
I
cool.
need a drink now. Let's go.
Amazing.
Oh, you guys are headed to the bar? Here, I can go with you.
Come along.
That's okay.
I look over to Javal and I whisper to him, "How did we come to this?"
It's not.
Hey, do you guys need any help getting around the wastes? I'm actually a local guide. I'm really good at getting around.
You might as well stick around.
Cool. Oh, by the way, my name's Kleistron.
You know, somewhat looks cooler than he sounds.
Well, he's in the image, he's focused on adventuring and not
Mhm.
talking to people he's never met from the outside world who know cool stuff about dragons.
I was gonna say we found another
Evil guy
griffle.
eyebrows.
What was that?
Oh, I forgot those evil guy eyebrows.
Evil guy eyebrows. Well, you finish walking down. The entire time Kleistron is chatting, wanting to know all about what you guys have done in adventures and seen in the outside, and if you've seen more than one dragon, what kind of dragon? Did they talk? What did they look like? Describe their scales in detail, please. How big were they? Did you have an idea how old they were?
She. Okay.
But yeah, he just
I'll talk to him about all the dragons that we've seen. The machine dragon,
that
the mini dragon.
oh
The
the
dragon.
the dragon.
Yep.
When you bring that
I'm
up,
still
he
gonna call it dragon.
when you bring that up, he goes, "You mean the dragonelles? I've seen some weird ones flying around with people on them. Usually, I only see wild ones.
Those
You know anything about the
would
ones
be
that-
dragon armies?
It looks
They
like
ride
dragon, yeah.
dragonelles. Are you sure they're not cool? They sound pretty cool.
If you like
No.
to pillage and kill innocents, then
I
guess
get
it's
it. I get it.
your kind of thing.
I get it. They're not nice people, but just because they're not nice doesn't mean they're not cool.
I like
it.
But eventually you get to the Salt Lick, and inside you find a handful of people. You do notice that it's suspended over the open air. Unlike the other places which are built on wooden platforms, this one is being held together by pretty sturdy looking rope.
How high up is this?
Oh, it's a couple 100 feet over the bottom of the pit.
I am going to make an effort not to look down.
I'll just go. Mm-hmm.
But yes, we'll look for what was her name?
Nezra.
Nezra.
And if you bring that up, Clyster go, yeah, Nezra, she's basically the one in charge around here. Most people call her Ness.
Okay. Could you show us to her?
As you walk in, he starts to look around a bit. Where is it? I know I've got it here. There it is. And of course, it's currently unpopulated. Give me a minute. I actually have a map for this, but I totally forgot that I didn't put any of the tokens onto it.
You must populate the map.
Yep,
For shame.
you should be on the map now.
The map.
That we are. With the elf. And the door
What
just shut
is-
on us.
Open it.
Is that like the clock?
No, that's their, whatchamacalls it? The,
Sundial.
The lever.
That's their
Sundial.
their meeting place space.
yeah,
That's how.
Breakwater
Landing.
Landing.
Yeah.
Casual Will Pain from Conan.
It kind of does. But Clystern points that this here is the place. And he walks in.
And I will follow after.
I as well.
Is there enough room for all of us?
It's a little cramped.
It is a little cramped. They're not used to having this many people. Eventually, he takes you in here and points to this woman way in the back and says, "Hey, Ness! I got some
next.
people from outside that want to meet."
You're standing on someone.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there.
And Naomi is behind the bar.
He doesn't leave.
I mean, I like to serve my own drinks.
Oh, what a wonderful group we are.
Get him the way you want that
He's
way.
also a lush.
Griffle just stands outside and waits.
No, I'm not.
But, yes, Ness greets you all. Well, it's not too often we get outsiders. So what brings you here?
Dragons.
She looks quite surprised. Dragons? Do you mean the dragonelles out in the wastes?
Nope.
No, unfortunately. Well, allow me to introduce myself first. I am Mattias Blackstrand, a knight of the Order of Rose of Salamia.
Pleasure to meet you.
We, unfortunately, were captured by the dragon army.
The dragon army? Is that like an entire army of dragons?
Do none of you ever get out?
Most of us don't leave. It's pretty dangerous going out into the wastes. So, staying down here in Heart's Hollow is for the best.
You got a pretty cool hole here, so why would you want to leave the hole?
Your tall friend makes a good point.
Anyways.
What's in the hole?
What was that?
What's in the hole?
Dirt, rocks, I guess tunnels that lead to more dirt and rocks.
That's it, just dirt and rocks, though?
Pretty much.
No, like, gems or anything like that?
Who's opening this window? I look out the window. What's that?
But, I mean, there might be. We don't exactly have a mining operation set up. You'd probably want to talk to the dwarves over at, was it Blue Maw Cavern?
But no, the dragon army who captured us and we escaped actually have a real dragon on their side.
At that, she leans forward and, like, squints her eyes a little bit. Are you saying that there's a real dragon out there? Not just a dragon owl. Would you even know what a real dragon looks like? Nobody's seen one for centuries.
She introduced herself as one. And from
I could
what
tell you
she-
I'm a dragon. Does that make me one? Do I look like
You're
one?
a dragon? All right.
Carnax, settle down.
Do you have any proof that you met a dragon?
You got a dragon egg.
I quick glance at Druval to shush.
Right. She
How do you know I'm telling the truth or not?
calls out to the rest of the room. I'd like to speak to this group privately. That includes you, Clystron. If everyone else could leave, and the other commoners start walking out of the room. She's not talking. No, the party. Not you, Carnax. And Clystron shuts the door. She stands up. Are you joking? Because if so, it's not funny.
No. We have met a dragon. And it was not a good
Believe
encounter.
me, we didn't find it funny either.
You said you found a dragon egg. Do you know about... Is this based off the legends?
There's legends.
There's legends that a clutch of dragon eggs was hidden somewhere in these lands. You don't know about that legend?
We came
New to this
here
area.
to destroy the dragon army that came up into the wilds, as well as investigate their intent up here.
What kind of dragon was with this dragon army?
It
Black.
was black.
A black dragon.
By the name
You're
of
positive
Ahkviri.
Actually, maybe we should go somewhere more private. I'd like you to come back with me to my place.
Oh. Wow.
Already.
All right.
Do we need to dunk both of you in a cold tub?
I'm good.
But
Why does she have a pool?
Squirrel.
Yeah, shut up. You're blowing it.
she leads you out of the salt lick and then heads much further down into the tunnel and goes into a pretty decent sized looking manor house.
Oh, wow.
And then she invites you into her sort of sitting room and tells you that, okay, if you're truly being serious, I'd like to see this egg.
Druval.
Give me a second. I'm gonna set my ring down like on the table. Is there a table?
Oh yeah, there is a table.
I'm gonna set my ring down on that. Look around, be like, okay, nobody stand here. Because it's in a chest.
What is all around here? In this
It's just like a living room, a sitting room. There's couches and a couple bookshelves.
Enough space for me
Chairs.
to set a chest.
Yeah, definitely. She's got a decent sized house.
Alright, then yeah, I'm gonna go into my ring, grab that, pull it back out. open up the chest.
She looks at it. You actually have one.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I came up here to the north, to the wastes, was I was hoping that the legends might be true. I've spent years searching, hoping that I'd come across the dragon eggs. You said this was with the dragon army. You didn't find this somewhere in the wastes.
Nope, they found it, we believe. I'm putting it back in my ring, too.
You sure you're... Oh, she tries to stop. Wait, no, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to take a couple books that are in the bookshelf while they're distracted by.
Slide a hand check.
1.
You grab 3 books off the shelf.
I definitely don't think I could catch him.
She doesn't. She is entirely focused. I beg you, let me take care of this egg.
And we just met you. How can we trust you?
I have made it my life's work, trying to find the dragons, trying to bring back these eggs, and hoping that they hatch, that there might be dragons again. And I can tell you right now, this right here is a dragon egg, a metallic dragon egg, might I point out.
Well, I'm definitely for more dragons.
Well, so far it doesn't seem the dragons are anywhere on our side.
Well, the one you ran into is a black dragon, which would make it a child of Takesis, the goddess of evil dragons. Are you familiar with Paladine?
I look at Naomi.
Oh, of course. Would you like a pamphlet?
I am a follower of Paladine, as he is the patron of good dragons. There are such a thing. It so happens that they're divided by, well, it sounds weird, but color. If they're chromatic, that makes them usually evil, but if they have a metallic scale, that makes them good. Don't ask me how the gods work. That's just what happened, I guess. But I can tell, this is a, I would guess, maybe brass dragon? Maybe bronze. Either way. No, I think it's definitely bronze. It doesn't quite have the sheen of brass. Not quite bright enough. Please, let me take this. I promise, I swear, on Paladine, that I will take care of this egg.
Yeah, guys, we can trust her.
Hold on. Hold on. You're saying you are willing to incur the wrath of Ahkviri and this red dragon army.
They'll never know it's here.
One egg.
They'll never know it's here. And better to have an entire town.
Can all roll insight on her, right?
Yes.
I am going to be very good at it. But...
I mean, I trust her, but I'm thinking about the rest of the people.
You're willing to risk this entire city?
If this city is attacked, it's easier to defend than just a handful of adventurers in the wastes. At least we have a decent-sized militia here, and we can always hole up in the fort.
Against a black dragon that we watched melt a person.
I think even against a black dragon.
I melted a person once, too.
Yes, she also set our goblet on fire.
Oh, did
It's on fire.
Or no.
But thunder did.
Thunder.
Killed the goblin.
Yeah, don't talk about what you don't
Regardless, it isn't necessarily up to us. We should inform Darrett. Get him in contact with you.
And what does this Darrett have to do with the dragon egg?
He commands the army we're from.
But what does that have to do with the dragon egg?
It doesn't. He doesn't even know we have it.
As his subordinates, we must report.
Mm-hmm.
So you would leave with this egg?
I'm not saying we take it with us. We must at least speak to him. We can leave it here in your safekeeping. And if he deems it better in your hands.
Joe, quick question.
Yeah?
would I be able to use the Fargab in my ring?
No.
No. Okay.
No, because that'd be a different dimension, dude.
Yeah, it's a pocket dimension.
I don't got any more.
I would like the dragons to return. It does not mean we can overlook our duty.
She looks at the rest of you.
I look to Mattias. Well, what do you think?
Mattias is currently pondering. But if you know more about dragons than us, then I believe we will leave the dragon egg with you.
Thank you. You won't regret this. And as a token of my gratitude, there's actually something I have to give you. And she goes off. She takes the egg. Goes off into a different room. And then she comes back with a nice looking box and opens it up to see a very fancy looking suit of scale mail.
Ooh. Sorry, got excited there for a second.
That doesn't help me.
So you're hot for dragon and equipment. Okay.
This is a set of scale mail made from bronze dragon scales.
Where on earth have you, been keeping that?
Like I said, I've made it my life's work trying to find the dragons here in the north.
I do like that.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Ooh, that helps myself quite a bit.
Well, I don't care about you.
Yeah. You got your fancy Solamnic armor.
And you're a warlock.
And that is very warlock looking.
It's +1 scale. That also gives you resistance to lightning.
Well,
And
right there with you with lightning.
And it lets us know if they're within 30 miles of us.
yeah, if you focus your senses.
Wear it, I guess.
What was that?
That looks pretty.
Listen, I could technically wear it. I have proficiency in both light and medium armor. It's scale mail, so that's medium, right?
I believe so. It might be heavy.
Oh, never mind then.
Nope, it's medium.
Yeah, medium. So it'd be 15 armor class.
Which is exactly what I have right now anyway.
Why couldn't it be light?
Because dragon scales are not light.
I mean, if nobody else wants it, I'll wear it.
You might need to get it fitted.
I said I'd wear it.
Actually, either one of you might need to get it fitted, honestly. She looks at...
Well, no, is it technically a magic armor?
Yeah, I guess it does probably
Magic
resize. Yep.
Either way, I don't disagree leaving it with her. Still think it's for the best, but we still have to report it,
I didn't say nothing about not reporting.
as long as you understand.
Since we're on the topic of all trusting each other, our life force has taken a hit lately. We're wondering if you know anybody that could possibly fix that.
I might be able to do something. Or at least I might have something that can do the trick. Would be the better way to say it. She goes back again, and then she comes back out, and she is holding a handful of scrolls.
Ooh.
I think this will work for you. Do you have anyone here that can use it? That is.
I step forward.
Okay. You know how to cast a spell Greater Restoration?
None of us do.
I guess I should say, are any of you capable of casting the spell Greater Restoration? Do you practice the correct schools of magic?
That would eventually be me.
Yeah.
Then she turns and then holds the stack of scrolls out to you.
Don't get the armor. Don't get the scrolls.
Quit whining.
Barrel's gone.
Did you actually name the dragon egg?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Gerald.
I got books.
You have what?
Wait,
He's
what?
happy.
Are you saying that out loud?
No. I didn't know you guys were actually talking.
So what do I have to do? I just have to
You know,
Open the scroll and read it.
Pretty much. She hands you 6 of them.
All right. So, do every one of us need it, or does I don't think
I don't think every single one of you needs it.
yeah.
I'm fine. I'm
Trot and
Griffle.
Crafton,
We're okay.
Trot and Griffle are fine. So you'll have 2 extras.
Yay.
Here.
And then we step outside, and there's another stone golem.
Son of a...
Punch, 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 punch.
Well, you know, I'd still be the only one doing damage.
I'm assuming you take the time to have Naomi use the 4 scrolls on those who need it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have that guy's 200 weapon. Did anyone tell me if this is magical?
Which guys?
That named Hobgoblin. I took his greatsword.
I'll do an Arcana check on it.
Make your Arcana check. 20. It is some kind of magic.
That's a big sword.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, I do not have
Pretty sure
it.
it's taller than I am if it's a great sword.
Sure is.
Yeah, it's probably double your size.
I ran it.
Right on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the Goblin Surfer.
He could, I guess, if it's broad enough.
I mean,
Well,
technically.
I guess I'll need this identifier.
I recommend you head to Lavender's. He could probably help you.
Well, thank you so much for one safeguarding the egg, then the scale mail, and now our health. Goodness, thank you.
And thank you. Like I said, this is my life's work. And you are the first people who have allowed me to make some progress on it. But with that, she bids you farewell. You have some free time to spend here in the city, or the town.
So, we got our health back.
Yep, you are
Well, I
all
guess-
fixed.
Okay. But will we still just be at what we are at for health? Or
Yeah,
will
you
it-
didn't heal. Your max is restored.
Okay.
Did you want the armor trollkin, or am I taking?
Oh no, you can take.
So yeah, you'll get
nobody
a
else would.
It'll take a short rest to
Child
attune
would
to it.
take
yeah, it'll take a short rest. Plus it's scale mail, so it's 14.
Yeah, but plus
2
1
dex,
scale.
plus 2 dex also.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Nice.
about the dex.
So max of 17 AC would be your. Unless you have shields and stuff.
Do you have plus 2 dex?
Plus 2 dex, yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
Use that.
17 AC. If you put that on.
But I can't.
I plan
Then-
on heading to Lavender's.
You could use it to randomly try and figure out when Ahkviri's coming. Or you could use it to figure out where she is and try stalking her.
Oh god.
Can I put on the helm once? Can I try the helm on?
Oh, right, it comes with helmet. Oh man, I have to give up my helmet?
I can store your health.
Now you get
for
those 2 dragon horns on either side instead.
I'll take the horny helmet.
I don't think full armor would work without the helmet.
From now on, we only can call it the horny helmet.
I mean, it's fitting then that it's going to Karnax. Karnax puts on the horny helmet. Where are you, Ahkviri? Where are you?
Oh, you're just making it even worse.
This is your chance.
Rando is.
You have horns now too.
You know the Rando is comics.
Yeah.
Where they're
Yep.
playing and they're laughing at the girl because he's scared, and the child jumps up behind him. And then the child gets scared because his mom jumps up behind him. And the mom gets scared because Rando jumps up behind her.
Yes.
Alright, well, Mattias is going to go over to Breakwater Landing and kind of look at what they've got on that chalk pillar thing. Out of curiosity.
Mostly just people looking for simple things done. Basically stuff a handyman would do around the house. Or seeking items that are not easy to come by.
Well, I can do that.
Oh, and the lavender.
Yeah. Me and Karnax are going to Lavender's.
I'll go with the rest of you guys.
You go to Lavender's, and you find a small shop, it would seem, that sells magic stuff, so to speak.
As I'm walking through, I'm just gonna be like, kind of like inspecting things, like, yeah.
There's not much in here. You literally walk in, and he's got a table, his kitchen / alchemy area, and you see his bed, chair, a bookshelf, couple doors. And you see a human mage who introduces himself as Lavender and then quickly catches himself as he spies Druval, and specifically the brooch that you wear, if I recall.
Yep. Greetings.
Hello. I'm, as I already stated, Lavender Jawls. I am a trained wizard that aids the people here in Heart's Hollow. Is there anything I can do for you?
Just
I am
looking to
Karnak's
see.
Ghost. I would like this weapon identified.
Yes, I can do that for you. He gestures you over to the table and begins performing the spell. This will take some time, at least.
No worries. I can afford it.
What kind of items does he have on his table?
Oh, he doesn't have any items on his table.
I thought you said there was some.
No.
No.
There has to be something.
It doesn't look like he has any items that he sells. It seems he sells his services.
Ew.
Not those kind
I'm
of
not
services.
looking for items that are sold.
Well, he's got an alchemy bench, which is also partially a kitchen, and a bookshelf. But he spends 10 minutes casting Identify. Does anyone do anything during those 10 minutes?
I'm just gonna be watching him.
I'm gonna nose around his place. Like 2 doors.
Well, you open the one door, and he kind of looks at you but doesn't say anything. And it is an outhouse.
I go into it. I got going. Please.
It is literally just like an outhouse seat, but rather than being over a pit dug in the ground, it hangs out over the pit.
Those 4 doors lining down there.
Man, poor people.
It's alright, his house is built pretty far out over it. It is the one that sticks out really far. I mean, that one, so it goes way down there.
Yeah, but still, that high up, ooh, somebody's gonna have a bad day.
I remember reading that a tissue box broke someone's neck because they got getting a fender bender at 20 miles per hour and it smashed into the back of their neck.
Ooh.
Yeah, just think of a turd dropped at like
hard
300-400 feet. You're gonna have a crappy day after that. Shit.
It adds
Those 2 of them.
it adds another it adds a D6 damage per 10 feet it falls.
Oh god! Just slices through someone and gets down.
If it falls 10 feet, it could kill a commoner. But yeah, he gets it identified and tells you it is a +1 greatsword.
Great.
Sword.
Now your axe is gonna get jealous.
I just need to figure out a way to wield a great
I mean,
sword.
if you don't want the great sword, I'll take it.
I don't think you need anything else.
Shut up.
You're the clan. No one could do damage. That's the damage.
I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it yet.
Okay.
Alright. Well, does anyone else have any business?
No, I'm good.
Not that I can think of.
You're not there.
Does anyone else have anything to do in Heart's Hollow?
No. No. guess I gotta take Gerald off.
I mean, we never actually ate or got a drink.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say we stay the.
Actually, yeah, I want to go to the
Night.
tavern. I think we should just stay the night here.
Well, the tavern doesn't have rooms. It's only like a bar.
But then I want to go to the tavern, get a couple drinks, and then find an inn.
There is no inn. They don't usually expect outsiders.
What?
They don't get many visitors.
I bet there's an alley somewhere we can sleep. It's fine.
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong about that. If you're willing to go in between a couple buildings and just kind of make a homeless camp.
It was the first time.
I asked the tavern keep if I can just sleep in a corner in the tavern.
He asks if you mean to actually set up like your bedroll and everything, or sit in a booth, or
I mean, either's fine by me.
you're not allowed to set up your bed in the tavern.
Does the tavern close, or is it a 24/7?
It eventually closes, so if you want a nap for now, he'll let you, but you're gonna get kicked out at like 1 a.m.
Can't we just go back to the lady and ask her if there's a place we can stay?
See if we can bunk out at her place. I promise I don't take up much space.
You head back
You
to
don't-
Nezra, or
Well,
Ness.
we're gonna take it back for her.
Does a bartender sell liquor by the bottle?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 bottles of ale. Or whatever their
Alright.
house special is.
You notice that they kind of have a very odd, like, selection. They don't seem to have any particular special. But it's probably because they just kind of get whatever they can from wherever they can.
Yeah. I'll get 2 bottles.
Alright, a gold each.
Okay.
And then yes, back to Nezra.
Well, you knock at Nezra's door again, and she asks, was there something wrong? Did you need something more?
Sleep.
Well, we were wondering, since we did not see any inns here, if you had a spare room that we could
I
borrow.
do have a few guest rooms, but not enough for all of you. I have
I
a
would
couple
bump
if you don't mind. Yeah.
But
Oh, I
what's
have-
the best alley in town.
Well, I'd rather you not sleep in alley. If need be, you can sleep on one of the couches in my sitting room.
That sounds much more comfortable.
I appreciate it.
She has 3 guest rooms to offer, and then for anyone who is not willing to share a room or is okay with it, she offers couches in the sitting room.
I'm gonna sleep on the couch.
I think you
I'll
and
take
Griffin
one.
could easily fit on the couch together.
No, get my own couch for what? No. I don't know where he's been. I'm gonna catch no grip diseases.
I can sleep anywhere.
Well, if that is the case, you guys managed to get a good night's rest here.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Do you take the time to attune to your new weapons? Or to your... I don't think you need to attune to a +1 weapon, but to your armor cardex?
Oh yeah.
Got your dragon scale. You've now got your dragon radar. Dragon radar +1, advantage on saving throws against frightful presence, and breath weapons.
On the hunt for the gills.
Oh no!
Please don't make that a thing.
No!
I'm gonna make it a shirt and Karnak is gonna wear it.
You might need to make it DR just to differentiate better. But yes, you all wake up in the morning and you're well rested. What do you do now?
Well, as I don't think any of us have real need to stay here, we should head out and begin heading back towards
We'll leave
Somewhat.
behind that one boy who said we'd take with us.
What? Who said anything about taking him with us?
Naomi.
Yeah, that kid did want to come with us.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, if we took him with us, we would end up losing your bonus.
Actually, because he's a guide, he makes it so that you aren't slowed by travel up here.
Aha.
So, in actuality, it's still us just keeping a bonus with one extra person.
How you be a guy? He never leave.
Well, he's never left the north, the wastes.
Oh.
He's spent his whole life just in this area.
Can I feed him?
Did you
Wait,
say
what?
you want to feed him?
Nope, he would be outside. So because of my wandering, I can, as I'm traveling through as I'm traveling, I can generally find enough food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day.
Well, he's pretty good at finding his own food and water. He's a scavenger, after all.
Fine, if he comes, he'll be under Naomi's care.
Why me?
Because you're the most trustworthy. Not to corrupt
Oh.
this child.
Okay, well, thank you.
I will leave him.
Exactly.
I will give him all my pamphlets.
I would model him after myself. You would call that corruption? Look at me! I am peak male performance. The elf.
Alright, did we ever ask the elf's name?
I think we had it all.
He didn't stay here. He went off somewhere
Okay,
else to find one. But he did say his name was Elion.
I'll come with you.
Pretty sure they all introduced themselves back when we were all prisoner.
I don't remember if I gave them
Didn't
names.
want them to talk to you.
Yeah.
I responded after they were done talking to me the first time.
I don't think Joe ever gave them names.
No.
But either way,
Damn! I should have asked if there's anyone who sells hawks from here.
Sells what?
Hawks.
Oh. Well, we are going to end up walking past the odds and ends.
ends odds.
Ends
Yeah,
odds,
ends
sorry.
Are we taking that boy with us?
I mean, as you're leaving, he's waiting in front of the salt lick, hoping that he sees you. And as soon as you walk past, he runs up to you guys.
And I did say that he would be in Naomi's care.
Well, we're heading out, kid. You ready?
Of course! Anywhere you need to go, I can lead you. I know all there is to know about the Northern Wastes, except where the dragons live.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, before we leave, do you know of anyone who sells hawks or the like?
I don't think so. There aren't very many people here that keep animals.
Then let's go!
So you guys leave Heart's Hollow
That's what we do.
and head back into the wastes. Well, now that you've got Clystron with you, you can move a whole 2 hexes per day, regardless of how many people are with you.
I think we should pull out the Fargler and
The what?
try to
Fargler,
Fargab. Fargler.
Fargler.
I was
Out of
looking
range.
at it. Oh yeah, it's only 30 miles.
Yep.
Take a day to move forward, then yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't even take a whole day to move forward in range. But you could definitely wait until night.
Yeah.
You make camp. But you travel.
That's what we do. To meet back up with our army. At Wakenrath.
Waken the Wrath.
Wakenrath.
Waka laka laka.
Haka laka waka daka.
Shark bait. Hoo-ah-ha.
But you head out, and currently the wash is low. There's not water flooding everywhere.
What about the dryer?
Tyler.
Yeah,
It's high.
the dryer is high. But yeah. And you don't encounter anything during your travels. You easily make it a good 12 miles, which should bring you in range for your Fargab to contact the main camp.
Then I shall pull out the Fargab and set it in front of Mattias.
Okay.
Hey, technically, you're the one with the highest rank. I'm just carrying it.
Technically, you're incorrect
Yeah,
on
boss.
that.
No, you're the boss of our mercenary company. Boss?
You weren't even there to hear that.
Yes, I was.
I hate that.
And I walk away.
So you're literally just taking out, putting in front of me,
Yep.
and not saying nothing.
Here you go. No, well, nope. Here you go. You could contact Darrett. He looks up to you better. I saw something cool over here. It was glowing purple.
I feel like I work with children most of the time.
You too.
Does that include you?
Yeah, I feel like I work with children a lot of times.
Alright. But I will
I walk Uber and
radio
use you
Darrett.
as an
Why are you all using me as Arquest?
Let's go to John. I don't actually do that to him.
This is Darrett. Good to finally hear from you again, Mattias.
That is it, after our unfortunate snag. Unfortunately, I don't know if you have heard from the scouts yet. About...
They have not made it back, but I'm assuming the fact that you're calling means that everything is going well. They did report on their Fargab that you were all able to get out of the Dragon Army camp. They said that you were headed to a local village of some kind?
Yes, Heart's Hollow.
Can't say I've ever heard of it.
Well, it seems that Druval had stolen a dragon egg in the camp.
A dragon egg?
It's
Like,
Yeah, you kind of missed a detail in there, Sam.
so, there's actually dragons. They don't just call themselves the Dragon Army?
Nope, there's a big one.
I thought you were over there.
I am. I'm over here, and I just shouted that.
I mean, the scouts reported that there was a black dragon. I was hoping that they just didn't understand it was another one of those dragon machines. But are you an egg? That implies an actual, living, breathing dragon.
Yes, Ahkviri, the black dragon.
You know its name?
She introduced
Yes.
herself.
We had a short conversation.
Dragons can talk?
Big ones can.
Are you done commenting back there?
Walk up. No.
While they're doing this, I'm going to use that armor special feature to see if there's any dragons within 30 miles.
But while in Heart's Hollow, we met a follower of Paladine, and we have left the egg with her, as she also specializes. Has made it her life's work studying dragons.
Oh, that's probably for the best. I don't know what we'd even do with the dragon egg. You're not concerned that it'll hatch and kill everyone in the village, though? I mean, dragons, dragon army, aren't they what we're fighting?
She says there's two different types of dragons. Apparently, if they are metallic, they are good, and if they are of the other colors, they are evil.
Is that technically correct? But
That's a really weird way to differentiate dragons, but I mean, I have no argument against it.
Neither did I.
Well, do you have anything else to report in?
No. Besides, it seemed that the Sunward Fortress is where most of their interest was for their own excavations.
Alright, we'll take note of that. I will say, the scouts have reported that there appears to be another, even larger camp further to the northeast of our current location.
Let's see, northeast. Always bad with that.
No, eat sour worms. Just remember that.
So northeast is this way, right?
Yes. Never eat soggy wheat.
Oh, it's only of the same type as the armor. I really doubt I'm gonna.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Northeast would be this way.
So you can only...
Attack bronze dragons.
Alright.
I believe that because you said it was a bronze dragon, alright?
Well, you get a ping to the northwest.
I do?
Yep.
So happy. Go.
The egg.
Is that where the egg
is
was?
right-
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I didn't.
I could just see him just... Dragon! I've got a dragon!
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, God!
Oh, he's gonna start freaking out.
Oh, fuck! I have to think.
Yep. You're trying to use magic.
I just.
Oh.
Oh!
Guys, there's a dragon! We gotta go!
It's right there over the horizon, you're positive.
What?
In fact, no, you're positive the dragon must have hatched and is now destroying the village.
I think we need to go and deal with Carnax. He's acting odd.
The armor. It's whispering things.
Well, once you regroup with the main force, we'd like your help in dealing with that enemy camp. And we think there's also a possibility of hitting an enemy supply line.
We will make all haste as fast as we can.
Alright, nothing else to report?
Not that I know of.
I never got caught.
Then I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes.
I'm headed out.
I'm
Bye.
getting stuff, getting ready to leave.
Let's slow down. Now, what are you talking about?
The armor! He tells me there's a dragon over there. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's that egg. It's hatched. And it's on the loose.
It could just be
What?
detecting the
We
egg.
did say that metal dragons were good dragons.
Wait, the egg is hatched? You guys, we need to go back. I need to see that dragon.
It didn't
It's
hatch.
hatched. Most likely.
How do you know? He said he just felt it. How did you feel it?
How did it feel?
Through my entire body. This armor. It's like it's intertwined.
The armor told you that the dragon hatched?
Going back. I'm going to bed.
Cool.
Music just cuts up.
Goes to bed.
Just like, I'm going to bed. Nope, not dealing with
Yep.
this.
Yep.
I grab my chippy chips.
Who's taking what watch?
I'll take third.
I'll take first, I guess.
I'll take second.
Assuming we're all gonna rush back to Heart's Hollow in the morning.
We are not rushing back to Heart's Hollow.
So who's taking which?
Take it first.
Second.
Third.
Oh, yes, I'll take fourth.
Alright.
I'm actually not good watch.
Bless you.
Well, then first watch. Begin your watch.
It's the same as
You
all
just-
passive perception.
You got that feeling deep down in your gut that there is a dragon to the northwest.
I'm only looking at the northwest.
But nothing else ever happens.
Guess I'll look somewhere else. Huh? I'm gonna go to sleep facing the northwest.
Facing the northwest. Well, during your watch, you at no point ever notice until you feel something on your back.
Mosquitoes.
No, it's Carnets.
Hey, about that dragon.
I can actually see you doing that too.
But yes, you feel something touch your back.
What's it feel like?
Like something pressed against. I mean, I guess you are wearing armor.
Yeah,
So-
I was supposed to say.
You don't feel much other than you know it's something pressed against your back.
Anything
Well, I
whatever? You get our put on?
Oh, and he takes his watch. I'm assuming.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who
I have. Anyways, I'm going to quickly stand up and turn around while grabbing towards my sword.
You see a woman in a black dress with dark hair.
It's a dragon.
I was gonna
Nice.
say roll to seduce Sam with sexual massage, but alright. I guess I was right.
Okay. Well, I will. I swear, this better not be Ahkviri. But, I will ask who she is.
You haven't forgotten me already, Mattias, have you?
Your voice is not so easy to forget, Ahkviri.
Yes, though I decided to take a form that would hopefully not send you running for the hills.
Are you actually here? Or is this some illusion?
She steps forward closer to you and places her hands on your shoulders.
I am here, good Sir Knight.
Kenny G starts playing in the background.
And what business do you have with me?
I have a proposal.
She wants to get married.
Aww.
You guys aren't helping at all with this.
As it so happens, and I'm sure you probably already know, you are fighting against the Red Dragon Army wing of the Red Dragon Army. You are aware of this, correct?
It has been brought to my attention that your armies bear different colors.
Then you can probably guess that they do not show the proper respect to a black dragon.
And I'm guessing you want us to wipe them out.
Oh no. I wish to see the Dragon Army succeed. I want Takishas to conquer all. But the fact that Sarkostan, the red dragon in the area, he's gotten a bit prideful with all the conquest his red dragon armies have been accomplishing. As such, I was wondering if there's something you could do for me.
I'm sure I can guess what it is.
You can guess. Oh, what guesses do you have?
You want us to put him down. Or at least put him in his place.
You think you can kill a dragon? You are truly such a cute little thing, Mattias. No, I want you to kill his son.
His son.
Yes, he is but a wormling, a young thing. And he is being transferred alongside a contingent of Dragon Army soldiers. Kill him, that he might suffer the loss of a child, that he might know sorrow and despair, assuming a red dragon can even feel such things. But if you do this, then I will feed false information to the Dragon Army about your army's location.
Putting him in a very difficult spot, Joe.
That's the point. She starts to walk around you as you stand there thinking, running her hand across your arm, down your back.
Come now, what is there to lose from this? If you do it, you deal a blow to the Dragon Army, and you keep the rest of your army safe. Is it really so bad? And if you don't do it, then I will tell the Dragon Army where your forces are, and I'll wipe out your little camp here and all your friends. So, my dear knight, won't you do this quest for me?
So, any help from the players here?
We're
Everybody else
asleep.
is currently asleep.
Yeah.
She made a stealth check, and
You're the one who didn't notify anybody. So
well,
your own
technically, Naomi, make a perception with a disadvantage. You got the highest passive. You might, in your sleep, notice this. No. She was very stealthy about this when she made her approach to Mattias.
God. Kill a kid and save our army. Even though the kid's a dragon.
Yep.
Okay, but that's the point. It's a dragon.
While also possibly incurring the complete wrath of his father. God damn it. Which of the two evils is better?
You'd be opposed to him anyway, wouldn't you?
I'm opposed to both of them. But if it's to keep our army safe. You just want to see how this plays out with Mattias and the dragon, don't you?
Little dragon knights running around.
Very well, I will accept this deal.
Good. I knew you would, darling. Now, get back to your watch, and I'll just be around.
At that, you see her walk away from the camp, and once she steps further out of the light into the darkness, you hear a strange sound, and then you hear wings beating on the air as she flies away.
I just pictured that keeps checking them.
Now, what was... It was Sarkostan? Was the red dragon?
Wait. Pull it back up. Sarkrostun. I'll type it out.
Sarkrostan.
Well, the kid's about to get his wish.
Well, that's the name of the father. Oh yeah, Clystron. He'll get to see a dragon. But supposedly
Depending
his
on
son...
what form they take.
Granted, she didn't give you any information as to where the sun is right now. She just wanted to know if you'd do it.
Oh, I'm sure she'll point us in the way.
But the rest of your watch is uneventful.
I'll wake up Draval.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Come on. Roll a 12. Keep with the letter.
You rolled a 12.
I did.
Well, you keep your watch, but nothing ever appears. No dragons come in the middle of the night to ask you favors.
Oh. Didn't get to keep the egg. I didn't get the armor. I didn't get a dragon in a nightgown. Jesus.
She wasn't in a nightgown.
Dress.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
there you can go still back.
And then I'll wake up Trot.
I'm gonna go sneak to the new kid's backpack.
Alright, stealth check.
What is he doing?
He's rummaging through Clystron's backpack.
Oh, jeez.
And... yeah. He appears... He's got a set of leather armor. He has a short sword and a longbow. And he does have 7 gold.
I'll take 6 of it and live with 1 gold.
Alright.
He's probably spent his entire life picking up one savings.
Yep, I know the feeling.
Well, you do your perception check, or you're not going to even watch.
Oh, I suppose I better.
Go back to bed.
Oh my mother.
Yeah, you spend most of your time focusing on getting in and getting his stuff, and counting your gold, enjoying that you have it.
Took me a long time to count to 6.
I have a lot of gold to count, Joe.
But, morning comes, nothing else does.
I don't care. I got what I wanted. More money.
What do you do in the morning?
Eat.
Dread what the future comes.
You're not gonna, like, tell us, like, what happened or anything?
He's just gonna, for some reason, randomly know that the dragon army is transporting a red dragon, a young red dragon somewhere.
See, I missed like most of that conversation because I walked away. And I'm like, my character doesn't know this anyway, so why should I?
Yeah. Don't ask how I know. But if we head this direction, we'll run into a red dragon that we need to kill. I have my sources.
But I suggest we continue onwards to the army.
We could ask him. We know he's not a very good liar.
Well, the wash remains the same. And
Try. Same. High.
it's still low, nice and dry. And the journey is uneventful. As you
Okay.
make it... You're pretty close now to Wakenrath.
No desert chickens.
Nope, no desert chickens.
Why not?
You seriously didn't tell any of us what was going on?
Not gonna let you know about his secret late night
Rendezvous.
escapades.
Griffle would have questions.
How are baby dragons made?
Yeah,
Well.
that's definitely something he would want to avoid. All the questions from Griffle.
I feel like this is a trick question.
Should I use some of those moves that caught me
What? When did you teach me any moves?
off? Into context.
See, I'm curious.
Well, no, people tend to keep secrets in this party.
I don't keep secrets.
By the way, Tyler, did you ever go through the papers and everything you actually stole? Or did you just have them still? Or did you forget about them?
I thought I gave them to the,
Did you give them to the
Scouts.
scouts?
I don't remember.
I didn't watch the...
Joe, do you remember
Remember what?
what I did with the papers?
You took them all.
Okay, yeah, because I don't remember if I gave them to the scouts or not.
I don't think you gave them to anyone. I think you just took them.
Okay, yeah, I still have them.
So we're making camp again, or are we gonna radio in and say, here we go? Night.
Just double time it to the camp.
You could travel through the night. You'd just get one level of exhaustion.
I'd prefer
Rather
not to
not.
fight with that.
Yeah.
Somebody carry me.
Well, I mean, we're just taking early rest here instead of doing stuff.
Besides,
Early
after
dawn.
today, the army should also be at Rackenworth. Rackenrat. Why can I
Wakenrath?
never say it right?
Breath.
Whack-a-mole.
Quack, quack. Quack,
That
Crack-a-lacken?
place. The place we're going to, right here.
Wakenrath?
That dot.
Oh yeah. Well, my camp here. I'm gonna pull out them papers and read them.
Alright.
Actually, it's hot out here. I'm gonna go into my ring and wait.
Derek, no opposition.
You guys haven't reported in, so...
So it says maybe let Derek know from our position.
Andrew the far gap. There you go.
I mean, you can let him know that we're just days out. Or half a day.
Yeah, but I think he likes to hear your voice.
Oh, didn't know you're playing both fields, Sam.
Neither did I, apparently. But yes, we'll just quick radio in and let Derek know that we are about half a day's out for us.
You actually get a different voice responding, not Darrett. At first.
Christ, now she's got the airlines. Their
Hell,
radios.
it's Ahkviri on the other end.
Hey, this isn't Darrett here, just Jayev. Everybody else is out of the tent right now.
Alrighty.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Mm-hmm.
We were just informing you that we are almost half a day's out from Rackenworth. Mother!
Whack-a-mole.
I literally cannot say that word. For some stupid reason.
Well, we're thinking about whacking it a lot.
You know what?
Who says it's late night with a dragon?
I hate you guys.
Alright.
But yes, we're half a day's out.
Well, the way I see it, will probably be a whole day to travel that far. Takes a lot longer to move an army. Sure is sure. But I'll let Derek know that you venture a lot are pretty close.
That would be appreciated.
You got anything else?
No, the others just figured that we should report in on location.
Because we were gonna be. He asked us to help take it down, so makes
Yes.
sense to give him our location.
Well, report received. Sure is sure. I'm leaving the tent myself now. I'll let Derek know in the morning.
Much appreciated.
And you are familiar with Jayev. He was the second in command of the Cudgel's forces.
We are.
Nope, never heard of him.
I definitely don't feel like I was there for that.
We have.
Some
yes,
of you know him.
We've all met him now.
Oh, you've at least all met him. Is
We-
what I should say.
We met
don't
him
think I have.
when. Brian, you were in Vogler with him.
I don't remember him.
Right, they're just goblins to you. Sorry.
But the guns.
Well, who's taking what watch tonight?
I'll take second.
First.
I'll take third.
I think I'll sleep this one off.
Is anyone taking fourth?
I guess I will.
I mean, I can take one if you want.
I don't really care who takes it. Want you?
Karnax, in the middle of the night, well, not in the middle of the night, because you're first watch, so an hour into your watch, you hear something approaching the camp from the north.
Heavy footfalls, scratches.
Nope,
March to the wind.
you can't make out other than... it's not heavy, it doesn't sound very animalistic, but it's coming from the north.
Guess I'll get everyone readied up.
Alrighty.
What was it? What's
He
going
said-
on?
guess there's something
let
coming
me
from
see
the
if I
north.
can actually investigate it first before I wake everyone up.
Alright.
I'm fast.
You are pretty fast, actually.
But I'm fast and stealthy.
So,
Stealthy.
are you going to approach it stealthily, or you're just going to walk out there?
Yeah. Does medium armor restrict stealth?
I don't think it said anything about disadvantage on the dragon side, but it might on the scale side.
Stealth disadvantage.
Nope. Not going to be stealthy about it. Walking out there.
Alright. You walk out, and a little ways out in the darkness, you see a woman wearing a black dress with dark hair. She doesn't appear to notice you.
Are you lost?
She turns suddenly.
I must have been lost in thought. It's very rare that I let my guard down that badly. But you're not the one I came here to speak to.
Oh, you needed one of us? Wait, you recognize me?
Yes, I do. I assume you probably don't recognize me, though.
Something about that voice.
Yeah,
Well, I guess. Is your business friendly?
I would say so.
Then I could probably fetch the one you wish to speak to.
If you could just bring me Sir Mattias.
Oh, I see. Alright then. And then I'll go fetch Mattias.
Well, Mattias.
I'll pick him up, and when he goes to get his armor on, I'm like, you got it. Give him a wink, and push him out of his step.
And what do you mean by that?
There's the woman out there to see you.
A woman is here to see me.
I know! It's so weird! I don't know how you did it.
How loud are you being?
very loud. I'm Karnax.
There's probably several people who could make perception rolls not at disadvantage to try to hear this.
Who are those people?
Anyone in the camp?
The hell are you being so loud for at night?
I don't care.
Our little boy has got a date.
What? Date?
Yep, but we best give them the privacy.
I'll point Mattias in the direction he must go.
I'm following.
Anybody?
Are you just like blatantly following behind him?
No, not if
pretty sure
not if
we
he
will
said to
not
give him
track you to
privacy.
hear me.
I'm not gonna do it so they can see me, or try not to.
But yes, I'll also ask Karnax to make sure the rest stay in the camp while I deal with this. That should have been worded differently.
I completely understand. Don't forget to use your action surge on her.
My what?
I mean, he doesn't see you with his passive.
Very good chance. They'll see me. That was a terrible roll.
I guess I see you.
I don't see him.
Are you sure we shouldn't go make sure he's okay?
A tryst in the night? I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, but
Been fine.
it's a tryst in the night in the middle of nowhere.
I've seen much weirder things. I've done much weirder things.
Alright. I'm
But
gonna head for my tent, but I'm gonna try to sneak away. Ha!
what's everybody?
You're already good. I'm just.
I'm gonna say that you need to make a separate perception to notice Duval, because he did it at a separate time. So Duval.
But Griffle,
So you.
head back to camp.
You're heading back to
I
camp.
pick up Griffin.
No, I am telling you, Griffle, to head back to camp.
Why?
Because this is not your business.
I don't know. I will start heading back to camp and then try to.
Karnax!
I've already picked him up.
I guess I should need a strength roll for that.
Please
grapple check
ensure that the
technically.
rest of them have
grapple.
not disappeared.
If I disappear, you'll never know.
I mean, I'm probably not picking him up. He's so tiny. I had to bend so far.
Athletics or acrobatics? You just slip right out of his reach.
Come here, you little shit.
Now I just imagined them running around the camp. While Juval just
Probably thinks
disappears.
we're playing tag.
Yep. You can get me.
She's trying.
I wanna wake up.
I mean, at that point, you'd hear stuff happening because they're shouting and
Yeah.
running
But-
around.
I mean,
Once-
but they look like they're just being stupid, so I just kind of roll back to
You'd
sleep.
get up and you'd see Karnax chasing Griffle around the camp.
Yep, going back to sleep.
But yes, I will go and meet with Ahkviri.
You find her just beyond the camp.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I toss him a spare sheepskin. Or spare sheep ladder, yeah.
You gotta be safe out there.
Take this, it's not safe.
I'm just looking at you like, why?
Condom.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Did you not listen to anything I taught you?
How did my life come to this? Will you stop giving him opportunities?
While Karnax is turning to throw the sheep, Griffle really quickly goes around a different rock.
Oh my god.
Starts heading north again.
But yes.
You want to make another perception check and see if you can see that?
Fine, yeah.
Oh.
So close! You almost got a nat 20.
Still wasn't enough.
Not well, but nat 20.
Nat 20 would have.
Oh, look, that boy. Kirsten?
Claystron? He wakes up and he's just kind of like, what's going on, you guys?
Sex.
I'm going back to bed.
I handled him for you, buddy.
See, that would be the logical thing, because it's just like, okay, this group is primarily guys.
Please leave me out of this.
Everyone else is awake then.
It's like, yeah, I'd be like, nope, I'm done, going back.
So you've gone back now?
No, I would say for that situation.
Oh, dang it.
As Karnak stands, I'm assuming... Oh no, you were on watch, so you did have your armor and stuff on, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I was gonna say, if you weren't on watch, you're just standing there, no armor. Which I'm assuming means probably not much more than a loincloth.
Yep.
Fluffing in the wind.
I like to believe that I thoroughly both boost and destroy Matthias' reputation at all times.
Well, Druval and Griffel eventually sneak back and listen in as Matthias approaches the woman in black.
Do we get to see what she looks like in this form?
If Joe actually has a picture.
Can we see the dark?
I mean, is there moonlight? See something.
Yeah, there's some light. I'll make a quick handout. There.
I'm pretty sure I was loud enough for her to hear me too.
Oh yeah, she heard everything.
Hell yeah.
She... Which is why once Matthias comes around the corner...
So, are you planning on acting on your friend's suggestions?
No, I can assure you, Ahkviri, that is not my intent.
Or aren't you just so chivalrous?
Ha! Word!
Anyhow, I've flown back to the Dragon Army camp. I learned where they're taking the whelp of that dragon.
Very well. Where will he be?
Sarkostum's spawn will be taken to the Rust Cave here. You might be able to intercept them before they reach it, depending on how soon you leave, and also depending on how much of a distraction he is. After all, a young red dragon is rather easily distracted. They don't have much of an attention span. They're also not ones to listen to others, despite the fact that the Dragon Army is supposed to be, for lack of a better term, the adults in the situation.
Very well. We will make our way to the caves and deal with your... why is my brain
Run out.
I think revival would be the term you're looking for.
Yes.
We get to see a little dragon? Is that what I'm hearing? And I step out.
She turns over and looks at Griffel.
Griffel, did I not say to stay in the camp?
Well, I was in the camp, but I left.
Do you know what the word stay means?
Well, I stayed for a little bit.
You will be getting to see a little dragon, little Kender. And if everything goes correctly, you will be killing it.
That's exciting. You know, you sound like the dragon that we saw once before.
Oh, thank you. That's quite the compliment.
I would run back up after I realized they weren't there at the camp anymore.
Have you ever seen an actual dragon?
Yes, I'm actually seeing several.
Well, where
I've
would
seen
they be?
all.
I want to see more.
I would guess they'd be with the Dragon Army. After all, dragon is in their name.
I mean, I've seen plenty of the Dragon Army, but not very many dragons.
There are a lot more mortals than there are dragons in the Dragon Army.
Well, when do we get to see this little one?
Depends on how fast you travel.
Well, let's go.
It would seem your companions are at least eager, Mattias. I'll leave you to your planning.
Glistrin will love this plan.
And pick up Griffle.
He'll be very excited. We need to tell him right away.
She turns around and begins to walk off into the dark.
As she does that, I'll be turning to her and asking, should I expect any more visits in the coming nights?
Perhaps, if I have business, or other personal reasons.
And she continues walking off into the dark.
What did she mean by that?
Eventually, a couple of minutes later, you hear the beating of wings in the distance.
What is that? Why did she sound so much like that dragon we saw?
I'll state, I made 2 perception rolls with her to try and notice Griffle and Druval, and she rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
I'm gonna get back to my tent now.
And she also rolled a nat 1 to try and notice Karnak's coming. She is not... Oh, she's very perceptive skill-wise, but she was not being perceptive this night. 3 nat 1s, oh my gosh.
She had other things on her mind this night.
Like killing children. Even the younglings.
Especially the young.
But I'll head back to our camp.
Sneaking back too.
Oh, you're sneaking back?
Well, I'm not gonna make it. No. Well, how far away is my tent from where I was?
Oh, probably like 15 feet away.
15 feet. Then, as I'm laying on the ground, I'm gonna cast Misty Step to right behind my tent.
Wait, doesn't that make like a mist?
It makes a slight mist. A slight silvery mist.
So we just saw a slight silvery mist come through our camp.
You can't see shit. Human.
You'd have to make the check to even see where it is.
Yeah.
You all return to sleep.
Yes.
No, when we start heading into camp, I'm waking people up saying what we're plan is. Immediately. Oh, we're gonna go find a small dragon, guys.
I'm climbing out of my tent.
Nice lady over there was talking about it.
Uh-huh. I'm just looking.
I
at
raised
Mattias.
my hand to give Mattias a...
You what? You broke off there, dude.
I said I raised my hand to give Mattias a high.
Every time you try to say 5, it cuts off.
It does.
Hi.
High five.
There you go.
We just kept hearing, I raised my hand to give Mattias a hi.
Yep.
But... Oh, and that, Klystron's like, wait, you mean a dragonel? Are you sure it's actually a dragon this time?
Oh, very much.
She's that dragon.
Who said dragon?
This lady in black that was... I
A
don't
random
know, but
lady came out of the wastes and told you to hunt a dragon?
Mattias
Well, to
seemed
be
to know
fair-
her very well.
She smelled exactly like the black dragon we encountered earlier.
Mel.
Wait, what? How did
It
you
sounded
learn
like
to
her.
smell?
Because of my wolf totem.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I
boy.
knew exactly who she was.
Yeah.
Are you saying that she is a dragon? You mean dragons can be human too?
Wait, what?
Any of us could
What?
be a dragon?
Klystron starts looking around wide-eyed at everybody in
Why
the
do
party.
you think I'm 7 feet tall?
Connex, please
You're a
don't mess with
dragon?
the child.
That means anybody we've ever met could be a dragon.
Only if they're tall.
Hold on,
Every-
everyone shut up. You're saying the black dragon came and visited you right now.
They seem to be very good friends.
As it did seem.
I believe you have some explaining.
Oh, they were just having a sex.
Well, I didn't see that happening, at least this time. But it sounded like they've met before.
And possibly plan to meet in the future. So what do you have to say for yourself, Mattias?
My stoic night completely ruined.
He's not ruined.
Fraternizing with
Totally
the enemy?
stoic and pure.
Hey, you don't have to hear as a knight.
My image.
Hey, no. Your image is entirely how you choose to maintain it. You've maintained stoic in the face of a black dragon. It's not your fault that a black dragon has decided to ask you to do business for her.
I'm still waiting for an explanation.
He did take the sheepskin condom with him, though. He didn't say he handed it back. He took it with him.
Just giving us information on the whereabouts of another dragon.
And when were you planning on telling us where you got this information?
When it seemed appropriate.
That you are working with the enemy that we are fighting against?
Well, it was either that, or she reveals the location of our army to the others.
That would have been nice to know.
I didn't hear that part of the conversation.
Yeah, that
When
was
did that
probably
happen?
in there earlier.
And you didn't tell
Maybe.
anybody you saw a dragon again?
Well, we will just let Darrett decide.
Listen to gentlemen, never kiss and tell. Come on, guys.
Clystrand came with us just to see a dragon. You saw one and didn't say anything. And you know how I feel about dragons.
But we will deal with this all in the morning. I shall be heading back to my tent.
The rest of your watch is uneventful, Karnax.
That was just the first watch.
Yep, second watch. Oh, she forgot something. She's coming back.
I'm staying up. I'm gonna try and stay up the rest of the night.
Keep watching Mattias' tent. And see if any dragons show up. But who had second watch?
I think I said third.
And I was sitting out on these ones. But apparently I still
Maybe
ended up
it was
having to...
Yeah, it might have been Herman. Or Naomi.
Well, no dragons come to talk to you during your watch.
Thank goodness.
I'm still waiting for my dragon.
Yeah, until the hot blue dragon or male comes or something.
Yeah, then I might be happy.
Wait, the blue dragon army's the ones that wiped out the elves, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So what you know thus far is that Red Dragon Army is in the north, Blue Dragon Army is in the south, and it sounds like the other wings, black, green, and white, are operating in as occupational forces or other rear guard stuff.
Rear.
Really?
Actually, based off all the papers you found, you've essentially learned that Red Dragon are shock assault, whereas Blue Dragon are more like specialist types, and Green Dragon has to do with supply lines. Black Dragon is kind of their infiltration special ops, as well as some occupational forces. And White Dragon appears to be like all other functions, but primarily the like medical corps.
So why were they keeping an egg for like a good dragon?
Good question.
Breakfast.
Out of character.
Like one big hard-boiled egg.
I would say, yeah, at least one person probably knows. And there's probably somebody in-game you could ask and who would know. Possibly more than one.
Me. Probably the 50 dragons we've met in human form.
All
I
these
don't
different
know.
dragons.
Great. Now the
My
Kendra's
eyes
seeing
have been
dragons
opened.
everywhere,
Yep.
and Brian's seeing goblins everywhere.
Chubby sits down.
Every time you meet a new person, are you secretly a dragon? Are you secretly a dragon?
Don't take away my RP, Joe.
Oh, no. Skedaddle.
Alright. Third watch.
Come on, roll.
Nope, no sexy dragons for Druval.
Damn it.
I only got a sexy dragon by proxy, alright?
She showed up for on your watch, but for someone else.
Yep.
And fourth watch. Either Krot or...
Right.
No trouble.
Oh, I'm trying to stay up the whole time.
Yeah.
Trying to. I don't know.
You, unless you want to make a roll, you can choose to, but you'll just get automatic exhaustion. If you want to make a roll, like a con roll, to see if you fall
I want to
asleep.
see if I do. Oh my gosh, why is it that you do that?
You stay awake. You have one level of exhaustion as you keep watch for any more dragons.
Worth it.
Clystron wakes up bright and early and talks to anybody else who's already up. So, are we going northwest to see those dragons?
I
Or-
hope so.
That one dragon? You think it's a baby dragon?
Maybe. I mean, we have had an egg.
You think that that egg is just differently colored and she's talking about the egg? Is that actually a red dragon egg?
I don't know, maybe.
The armor is pretty sure it was bronze.
The armor knows.
How does the armor know?
Magic.
I guess that explains it. So what way are we heading, you guys?
Well, first I'm gonna radio Darrett.
I'll bring out the Fargab.
Then I'll bring out the popcorn.
This is Darrett. I was told this morning by Jav that you're less than a day's travel from our current location. Or where we will be.
There, the dogs are barking.
Fight those guards down. Guard
That honestly does make them sound louder.
it does.
It seems that we've acquired some new information that could be a hard blow against the dragon army.
Any kind of hard blow that you can deal against the dragon army is preferable, but what exactly is it that you found out just while traveling?
We've learned that there is a young red dragon on the move to a location called the Rust Caves.
And how exactly did you come by that information just by traveling?
Yes, Mattias. How?
Apparently, that black dragon has taken quite an interest in me.
Okay, wait. What? What about a black dragon?
They're fucking.
That's not what's happening.
The black dragon that we met in the enemy's camp and Mattias have been having late night meetings.
I said
That
you're
Not
You're
helping.
meeting up. You're meeting up with a black dragon. It's not killing you. You're not trying to kill it.
Well, for one, if it wanted to kill us, it would have wiped us out instantly.
He was
The
nice
legend-
this time.
She was nice. Have you guys been like adding weird mushrooms to your stew at night or something?
Not any more than usual.
Do we have mushrooms, guys?
No.
Does anybody have a book to see if we've got local flora? Anything here called hallucinations?
We haven't been eating anything strange.
I need to step away for a minute.
Stranger than Climax's cooking.
But you're claiming that the black dragon that you saw at the Dragon Army camp has been coming to your camp in the middle of the night and told you where a baby red dragon is.
That is exactly what I am saying.
I hope you understand the fact that this sounds absolutely crazy.
And also, we thought dragons didn't exist.
But there's at least legends that they did exist, you know, myths, stuff like that. But you're telling me that one of these dragons, one of the ones that is allied to the dragon army, is coming to you in the middle of the night and asking you to go hunt another dragon.
Yes. Do I have any reason to actually lie to you, Garrett?
I'm not thinking you're lying, I just think that, I don't know, something crazy's happened. That somehow you're hallucinating, or, I don't know, maybe a spell's been placed on you.
Unfortunately, I wish that were the case.
Well, technically speaking, I can order you to come back here, but I'm not going to. If there is legitimately some kind of Dragon Army force out there, even if they don't actually have a real dragon with them, then I'd prefer that it be dealt with. I would also prefer if I sent some forces with you, if at all possible, just in case it's a larger Dragon Army force that we're dealing with.
If they are escorting a young dragon, I'm sure they are a larger force than what we maybe could handle.
Very well. I'll be sending a unit of troops up to rendezvous with you if you can maintain your position for at least another day.
That we can.
Very well. Anything else to report?
No, that's it for now. Though, as I stated, we did make a deal, and the deal was to keep your location hidden. As apparently she knows it.
Oh, you're making deals with dragons. I thought the idea was signing a deal with devils. I don't know what's worse.
Neither do I at this point. But the enemy of my enemy, at least.
That's what I hope they are. Nonetheless, I will be sending you forward a unit of the militia force, or the mercenary force.
We will hold our position here.
If you come across anything else, any more Dragon Army intel that this double-crossing black dragon friend you have has, let me know, and I'll see if I can get troops out to deal with it.
Oh, I will take the time to explain what we've found in Duval's papers, too.
And he will thank you for that, and have somebody see if any of it can correspond, get troop movement ideas. A lot of it's a few days old at this point, but any enemy intel they can get is helpful.
Yep.
From Duval's papers. The hell do you know what's in my papers, boy?
Because you guys read them, over it.
And you
yeah,
let us know.
I read them in my ring. Nah, yeah, I told you.
You told me?
I told you.
Okay.
I told you what?
But yeah, we're gonna wait another day for their forces to link up with us.
Then you are reinforced with a 5-man scout unit, 10 ironclad regiment mercenaries, and 5 light cavalry, as well as their small supply wagons. Obviously feed this size of a group. But as long as you've got Kleistron, he can take you through the best paths to keep moving, and it's not that huge of a group yet.
Then we head towards the Rust Caves.
Alright. Well, double check. By this point, the wash is getting high, and the water begins to fill the canyons.
The try getting low.
This is a good thing that you have that ability to detect all that.
As you're going, Kleistron calls a halt. He says that he noticed up ahead, at least a mile away, It looks like there's a purple worm.
Ooh.
Why do you
No.
sound so excited about a purple worm?
He does not recommend that you engage that thing in combat. They are very dangerous.
They are. But you can sell their parts and stuff for somewhat decent
I
stuff.
would like to see a purple.
I like to fight one, but I don't want to fight one.
And I bet they taste delicious.
Well, considering the fact that they're highly poisonous, probably not.
Yeah.
You can get around that.
We're going to avoid it.
Well, then you're going to have to go a little out of the way.
But I have some donut.
But you get a day's travel in and break for camp. And you don't have to keep a watch because you've got plenty of troops to keep watch for you now.
Oh, I'm still gonna.
Unless you choose to keep a watch.
So I'll take first.
I'm gonna sleep for this one.
I will have my tent on the outer edge of
Oh.
Acting another nitrous.
You're not going to camp next to everybody else?
You want some alone time.
Talk about suspicious.
I wish to
Are you-
avoid headaches.
Are you keeping it like separate from the camp or just making sure that you're on the outside of the camp? Are you camping separate or just on making sure you're not in the middle?
Yeah, we'll just be on the outside edge.
Alright. Well, nothing happens during Karnax's one watch. And for the rest of the night, nothing else happens. But when you wake in the morning, the wash has gone out, and it's dry again.
That stuff is as unpredictable as you said. What are you humming about?
Nothing. Things.
Well, you start heading out again, and halfway through the day, Kleistron once again calls a halt. He says, "We could deal with it if we need to, and I mean if we really want. It's meat, but I saw a handful of giant scorpions over there.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know how big of a fan you are of scorpion meat, but giant scorpions have a lot of meat on them.
Food is food.
Protein.
Your guys' call."
I mean, if he wants to avoid the worm, I think we should listen.
This isn't a worm.
This is scorpions now. How many scorpions?
I counted at least 3. I didn't see any more than that. But they are across a chasm, so honestly, that might make things easier if you can just do all the range damage. Technically, I mean, you've got all these other warriors with you.
Would make it pretty easy. Ish.
You could probably just send them over. Like I said, those guys over there, they've got bows. They'll either try to flee because they can't get at us. Maybe we'll kill one, and then once we get across, harvest it.
Having a little extra meat would be good.
Naomi, your thoughts?
I mean,
I need to step away for just a second.
No.
we could join and help them. I think we can just take them out quick.
I mean, I could always start with a fireball. Get some pre-cooked meat.
Not quite sure that would cook the meat prior, as they are in shells.
You ever cook like oysters? You cook them in the shells. Get all nice and gooey.
Boil them.
No, you can actually throw oysters on a flame grill.
Either way, I'm saying your fireball probably cook.
I said pre-cook. It's like pre-warming your meat.
Honestly, why did you have to laugh at that?
Because Andre kind of chuckled. So I was like,
He said, well, I was yawning, so my defenses were down.
oh. It didn't sound like you were chuckling. I was just like,
No, I did.
I was
He
chuckling
did.
at his
He,
chuckle.
he apparently, if he's yawning, his defenses are down, so he can laugh easier.
Alright, I'm back.
I mean, I could always take somebody over there.
We're gonna shoot the shit out of him.
I was gonna say, like I said, with the
amount of people we have, yeah.
I'm not even gonna force a combat.
God, it's like our canoe trip, battleship again.
Because it is just suggesting. I mean, they've only got, I think, like 20 health. Oh,
I could kill all three of them
never mind.
myself.
50 health. But considering that you've got like 20 extra guys and the party,
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Just go over and touch them all.
Still frightening me.
Yeah.
yeah. Only one of them flees while the other two die.
Be careful about the venom.
I want to extract some venom.
So
We have
who wants
something
to do
store
the?
it.
Who wants to attempt to harvest?
I'll try to harvest one.
I normally live off the land, so would I have advantage?
Oh yeah.
I'd say so.
Though
Can I help him? Just
help me wouldn't matter. I would actually suggest anyone with higher survival than me gets help instead, just because I only have 2 for my survival.
so do I.
I have 0.
But yes, I do have 3 empty bottles that I want to extract some venom.
Well, that'll be part of the harvest roll.
Okay.
16.
Somebody.
You're able to fill 3 vials of venom. And if you want, you can also actually even harvest the segmented plates of chitin.
Yeah, sure.
However, the venom will only last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Better drink it quickly.
And you also get 96 pounds of meat
Is that just from one?
from 1. So make another check.
I'll be doing the other one. Is some so if somebody helps me, I get advantage.
Yep. Yeah, you get the same. You get the 3 more vials of venom if you can fill that.
I only had 3 vials or 3
All right.
bottles, so
Then you also get another set of the chitin plates,
Okay.
and you get another 92 pounds of meat.
so 96 and 92.
Yep.
Okay.
For a
And then,
total
like-
of 188 pounds.
Okay.
Plenty of meat to last your group. And you can just add that to the supply wagons if you want.
Yep. Like so, we got how many like segments of the chitin?
Don't. Just say that you got 2 scorpion sets.
Okay.
That'll be
Sets.
easier to keep track of.
2.
Hmm.
What?
I was just curious as to what scorpions taste like. Apparently it says really good beef jerky.
Huh.
With a slight fishy taste. These can be consumed fried, roasted, grilled, or live. What is friend? I'm assuming fried.
Fried?
Oh.
Somebody misspelled fried, I'm betting.
Jeez, we have a lot. Yeah, we have a lot of venom. Each bottle holds 1.5 pints.
Sheesh. Throw that on
Well, I don't know that you actually got that much because it
But-
says that you're able to fill a vial, however much a
Oh.
vial is. So you maybe only filled 1 bottle.
Okay. I'll take that.
Because I don't know how much a vial is in D&D.
Good for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
See, a vial holds 4 ounces. So you do not have much. You have 12 ounces.
Okay.
You eventually make another camp for the night. Anyone wants to keep a watch, they may.
I'll take first.
Otherwise, you have guards to keep the watching for you.
And like last time, I will stay on the edge.
Well, nothing comes during the watch you're on, Karnax.
No more glowing portals, please.
But, just before dawn, the mercenaries wake up the party. the scouts tell you all to get into cover in the nearby canyons,
What's up?
and
What?
they let you know that they barely made out. It's not bright enough yet, but it seems that there's a patrol of dragonels, and it looks like there's riders on them.
Then we must stay hidden until we pass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys all stay down. The scouts help make sure to cover up the wagons and take down the camp as quick as they can. You end up waiting an extra 4 hours. But eventually the scouts call out the all clear, saying that the patrol has gone further south. In the meantime, the wash remains low, and Clystron is ready to lead you guys back out.
Yep.
As you head out, some point in the middle of the day, you see something that looks familiar.
Is it me?
No. You see what appears to be another one of those odd-looking archways with the purple light coming from it.
Yes!
Oh, I know what we can do with that.
And it would be what that you can do with that?
Now that I am actually fully rested, I should be able to use some of my magic to stabilize that if it is unstabilized, and it will fully link a teleportation portal.
But you don't know where.
To where? No. But at least I know what to do with it now. And we possibly know what will come out of it if, I don't.
And we are fully rested. I say we give it a shot.
Again, nothing to deal with Golem, except sword, and sword do nothing.
Except now I've been educated.
Educated.
I'll just keep touching it.
I mean, Karnax at least can do something.
Yeah. At least I'm not going to be the only one doing something. Or we can, mark it on our map and come back to it at a later time.
Yeah, actually, I'd prefer to come back.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that I know what we can do. I'll be right back.
Very well, we will continue onwards then.
Alright. You keep moving. And eventually it is time to once again make camp.
I'll take first watch.
I will do the same as I have always done.
It's one of my characteristics. I watch over my friends if they were litter of new pups.
Well, you don't see anything.
Okay.
And the rest of the watches are covered by the soldiers and such. However, as you're getting ready to head back to your tent, you hear something.
Back.
I investigate.
What I miss?
Karnax heard something during his watch.
Oh.
You begin to head out of the camp towards the northeast. Make another perception check. You're not sure what it is, just that you heard noise coming from the northeast.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Hello.
Well, if no one responds, then I guess I'll
Yep, nobody responds.
go a little further. Lighting a torch.
Make another perception check. With the torch lit, you see somebody trying to move a little ways away from the camp. Somebody trying to get out of the light of your torch.
Guess I'll approach them.
Are you moving at speed since you have it?
Yep.
Well, you easily catch up, and you find it is, quite unexpectedly, Nezra.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh god! That egg did hatch! And the dragon attacked! I was right!
Oh, sweet Jesus.
No, the egg has not hatched yet.
Oh.
the dragon egg is still safely back in Heart's Hollow.
I'm glad to hear it. But then what brings you out here?
I heard from some locals that you were in the area, and I thought I would check in without bothering any of you. Interesting that you're accompanied by so many soldiers, but I believe you did say you were part of an army.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope the armor's served you well so far.
Yes. It told me of the egg. I tried it out.
Good to know.
You know, I understand being curious about us, but you'd come alone, even after what we told you was lurking in these sands?
I've spent years here in the Wastes. I know how to protect myself.
I don't doubt it, but I still have my concerns.
You have no reason to worry. I'm just as capable as any adventurer in your party. I'm positive.
I guess I'll have to take you at that. Well, would you like to see the others?
No, I'm certain you're all doing fine. Like I said, I just wanted to check in because you were nearby.
Very well. Well, I'll tell them you visited.
She nods and begins to walk off into the dark.
Though, actually,
She turns quick.
I suppose I should inform you. We have become aware that the Black Dragon can take human form.
That, I suppose, would be concerning to you, but I am aware of the legends. And it does speak that dragons have magical transformation properties.
Is she a dragon?
That was kind of my point. I was getting to. I would like to ask where your interest in dragons comes from.
I've always had an interest in dragons, ever since I was young. They're just such amazing beasts. Well, beast isn't quite the right word.
Joe, what
Creatures.
Does she smell like?
What is what?
What does she smell like?
She smells like Nezra.
She smells like Nestor. I guess she wouldn't smell exactly like a black dragon, but it's something to the base of it.
She does not smell like Ahkviri.
So, if perchance you were one,
I can tell you that I am not a black dragon.
I did specifically mean black dragon. I'm sure if you were one, it would probably be best to keep that. For now, good night.
She nods and then continues to walk off into the darkness.
And then I'll go back. I just rolled insight. Not that I'm good at it, but I tried.
You go back to your tent. The rest of the night, troops keep watch, but nothing ever happens.
And in the morning, I'll tell everyone that Ezra did just.
Seems like everybody's getting visitors in the night.
No,
Who else
this
is
one
gonna
wasn't-
visit us?
This one wasn't a conjugal visit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just ignoring him.
Anyways, she was just checking on us.
Oh, that's nice of her.
She seemed fairly confident.
Well, she has lived in this area her whole life, she said.
Yes, but they also said they mainly stay inside their hole.
Yeah.
Doesn't really seem like the type to be confident stepping out and about. Maybe we just keep it in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you break camp and begin to head out again, the wash is high again. The waters come flooding through, but Clystron's able to lead you out of any of the more dangerous paths. And as you move forward, it is an uneventful day, and you get ready to make camp once more, and we will call it there.